Today I'm going for something quick and easy and fun that anybody can prepare. It's a great little recipe, perfect for a sweet treat after dinner. It makes a great edible gift, and on top of everything else, it is perfect for those moments when the kids spring a last-minute bake sale request on you. So when you've got no time whatsoever, this can be made in a couple of hours. It is absolutely fantastic. Let's make my beautiful, easy chocolate truffle balls on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we've got a large mixing bowl, and to that I have added 2 packets, about 500 grams roughly, of chocolate Ripple Biscuits, which I have just crushed up in the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, that's okay. You can pop the biscuits into a snap lock bag, let all the air out, seal it up tight, and then give it a good whack with a rolling pin or similar heavy object till you get nice fine crumbs. To that I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I recommend using a good quality cocoa powder if you can, because it really does make a big difference to the flavour. Now I'm adding cocoa because I want to add a little bit more of a chocolate flavour to this compared to what we'll get just using the biscuits alone. But I'm also adding it because we'll be adding condensed milk to this as well, which is really, really sweet. And the bitterness of the cocoa really helps to offset the sweetness, and it gives it a much more chocolatey flavour in the end. And I'm also adding in half a cup of desiccated coconut. Now the coconut does 2 things in this recipe. Obviously, it adds a little bit of a coconut flavour, not much because I'm not using a lot of coconut in this particular recipe, but it helps to add a bit of bulk, because if we're just doing this with just the plain biscuits alone, you tend to get basically a wet cookie goo as opposed to something that will actually bulk up and be easy to roll up into balls. It makes it a bit more solid, gives it a bit of texture. That's what we want for this. Now we're just going to stir these 3 together until they're nicely combined. Now I just want you to take about a quarter of this dry mixture and set it aside either in a Ziploc bag or in a sealable container just to keep it dry, because we're going to be using that later. And our final ingredient, I'm adding in a 400 gram can of sweetened condensed milk. I'm just going to pour that straight in. And we're just going to stir that together until everything's combined. Once that's mixed together and there are no dry bits left, what we end up with is this wet, sticky goo, which doesn't really help us at the moment, but it will be all right soon. We're going to pop this into the fridge to chill for about an hour or until the mixture has firmed up and is easy to roll into balls. 1 hour later, our mixture is out of the fridge and we're ready to get rolling. So we've got our mixture here, we've got our leftover crumb mixture here, and I've got a plate which I've just lined with some non-stick baking paper just so the balls don't stick to the plate. Now, what we're going to do is take tablespoonfuls of the mixture. It's very firm now. See, about that much there, looks good. And what we're going to do is we're just going to roll it into a ball using our hands, and then simply toss it gently in the leftover crumb mixture. And once that's coated, we just place that onto the plate. And we'll just continue on with the rest. So our mixture yielded about 30 truffle balls. Now these are ready to go into the fridge for about an hour or so, or until they are chilled and firmed up. And here we have our completed easy chocolate truffle balls. Really simple to put together and really, really tasty. They're fresh out of the fridge, they are ready to go. You can keep them in the fridge in an airtight container for up to a week. So you've got plenty of time for making these ahead of schedule if you're doing them for a bake sale or if you're doing them for a party or whatever. Now let's get in and have a taste. These look absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to dive in and have a taste. Okay. Yum. Well, those are absolutely gorgeous. They are firm enough that they hold their shape, but they're soft enough that they've got a nice chewy consistency to them. You've got a lovely background flavour of coconut, but the main thing is that chocolate and the cocoa. It is really a beautiful taste. This is so easy to throw together. Really, it's a few basic ingredients, and if you keep these things in the back of the cupboard, you're guaranteed to have it ready to go just when you need it the most. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos and more content at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. If you make this or any of my other recipes, do me a favour, take a picture and tag me on it on your social media so I can check it out. I love seeing people's pictures of the recipes that I make. It's so much fun to see how different versions of it come out. I always enjoy seeing them. So yeah, drop me a line, send me a picture. I'd love to see it.